Pro men's singles final coming up for you right here on Championship Court. Federico Staksrud taking on J.W. Johnson here at the USA Pickleball National Championship Series APP Atlanta Metro Open. As we get into this match, let's take a look at both of our players. First, for the young J.W. Johnson. Johnson will be coming out of the consolation side of things. This is a rematch of the winner bracket final, as J.W. Johnson lost to Staksrud, be looking to battle his way back through the bottom side of the bracket. But Johnson, a very accomplished singles player in his own, is back here looking for a triple crown, as he is in all 3 gold medal matches today. But he's got his hands full here today, as Johnson will be matched up against someone he is very familiar with in Federico Staksrud. A rematch of the Chicago Open just 1 week ago. Federico Staksrud took down J.W. Johnson last weekend in the gold medal match. He's already beaten Johnson once this weekend in the winner bracket final, 111, 11-9, 11-9. He was tested but did come out on top. So Staksrud trying to go back-to-back gold medals here over the last 2 weekends. So 2 gold medals he's looking for in 7-day span for himself here on the APP Tour. We'll take a look at the bracket as I was talking about how these gentlemen got here. Federico Staksrud did take down J.W. Johnson in that semifinal in 3. Then Staksrud went and took out Dylan Frazier in the winner bracket final. J.W. Johnson had to drop down and beat Julian Arnold and longtime partner Dylan Frazier in the bronze medal match to get this rematch here on Championship Court on Championship Sunday. So that is how these gentlemen got here, and they are both ready to go. As you see, J.W. Johnson flipping his pedal. Federico Staksrud staring at me like I got anything to do with how we're going to get this match going. And he's over here. He's loose. He's ready to go. And these boys are going to be putting on a show for you here. Again, a rematch of last weekend's Chicago Open final here again this weekend, as Staksrud will be set to serve to start off this 2 out of 3. If J.W. Johnson wants to win this, he needs to take this 2 out of 3, and we'd have that 1 game to 15. Staksrud to serve. Right off the bat, Staksrud continuing where he left off last weekend in Chicago. He had that two-handed roll going for him early last weekend, and he's got it started for him in game number 1 here today. Dominic Catalano alongside me, Cameron Blackwood on the call for this gold medal match. Oh, nice hands there from J.W. Johnson, but it's a 2-0 lead for Staksrud.
Great angle there from Johnson, just taking that right off court.
Unforced error there from Staksrud, and Johnson on the board.
1-2.
What Staksrud does so well is he controls that kitchen line. No hesitation coming up. He will come up pretty much on every return of serve, as will Johnson. But right there, that is where he got punished last weekend a lot. J.W. Johnson on the cross-court two-hand roll from Staksrud. Watch him take something off that. Oh, and Staksrud goes flat down the line right there, and Kyle Yates with the very muffled clap in the corner here for his boy Federico Staksrud. He likes the shot. Kyle just likes it. He likes good pickleball. Wow. That's a great shot, and Staksrud just on it again this weekend. He's just picking up right where he left off, Cam.
You know, I train with Staksrud on a daily basis and the confidence that he has now training.
I mean, he's rushing to the baseline to serve. He can't serve fast enough right now because he's feeling it so well. What does Johnson have to do on the flip side of things, Cam? Because that's a quick 6-1 lead. I mean, we're like literally 2.5 minutes in.
I would like him to change his return up. I think right now he's giving him a nice ground stroke ball to tee off on.
Yep.
It's not that it's not easy. I mean, Stackstrud is hitting an incredible ball back. But what I would like, maybe slice, maybe take a little off, take a little higher, give yourself some chance, like to come in, have some time, change it up a little bit. Maybe go middle, force Stackstrud to pick the angles. Sometimes in singles you think, oh, I have to pick an angle, I have to go line or hard cross court. Sometimes you go middle, make them choose.
Let's see what Johnson does after the timeout. Well, I mean, you're just going, first he goes 2-hand roll on the backhand. Now he goes 4-hand roll.
And he's not driving.
No.
It's what, 60% and really controlled.
All right, so he tries to flatten that backhand out. I like it, though, because now, even though he hits that one out, right, he's got 7-1 lead, he puts it in Johnson's head that he can go there. Wow, great reach by Stackstrud.
He's playing with so much confidence right now and speed. He wants to get this moving. He wants this game quick.
Oh, just missing
Wow.
that. Nice cat and mouse from both of these guys right here.
Stayed controlled. I really liked that cross-court flick. It almost looked like he was going to loft it a little bit, and he really drove that dink cross-court.
Nice lead from Stackstrud. That ball close right there, and good decision to leave that, let that go.
Great awareness on the court.
Johnson trying to cut that slice backhand right there.
I thought he was going to get in trouble. I thought he was going to take that first one right out of the air, and he chose not to. Worked out for him.
Right there, that's just putting pressure on with your serve and with your game right now. 9-1 lead.
Johnson doesn't like to take timeouts either, so I don't expect one.
Just missing that right there. That's the inside-out forehand there.
He doesn't mind that miss. He's sitting all right.
No. Oh, tries to go tweener right there, but catches his own leg. That's a good ball from Johnson, though.
I think he played one of Johnson. Looks like his might go out, and he played it.
I like that spot there from Stackstrud. He's going to the Johnson backhand. Johnson has a two-handed backhand too, but it's not that roll like Stackstrud has.
Nice deep serve.
Oh, nice ball there from Johnson, and Stackstrud with an opportunity there because his serve was so big, it kept Johnson back.
2-9.
Nope.
Side out.
Johnson with the eye roll right there, upset with himself. He just needs to get over that and get that top hand, left hand, a little more on over.
Stackstrud just said, I cannot make mistakes like these. But I like it. He's going for a deep serve. You have to. Nice deep serve in singles. Even if it's out, you got to keep hitting it. It sets you up for that next shot.
Nice job by Johnson staying in right there. Again, just chipping away now. Last thing Stackstrud wants to do is let Johnson rattle off a couple points in a row. A little wide, and Johnson calmly within 5 here in game number 1.
That's what he does.
4-9.
Nice and calm. No emotion. Works his way back in.
Nice ball by Stackstrud. Full extension, though. And that right there, that overhit, that's caused by Stackshrew putting pressure on Johnson, and it's a game point number 1 here for Stackshrew.
And usually Johnson takes that cross court.
That's game 1, 11-4 in probably 4.5 minutes.
I was going to say under 5.
That's a fast match for Stackshrew right there, and that's exactly what he wants. He wants that pace. So an 11-4 victory, game number 1 for Federico Stackshrew. One more game, and he is your gold medalist. We'll take a quick commercial break. Game 2 coming up next. Here's the USA Pickleball National Championship Series APP Atlanta Metro Open.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
There's only one way now, just one way out. With every single break comes crashing down. There's only one.
That was not what we expected in game number 1. That was about a 5-minute quick 11-4 victory for Federico Stackshrew in this gold medal match. Game number 2 about to get underway. J.W. Johnson to serve.
Wow.
That's a nice ball there.
That's what he needs to do.
Right, he took something off that right there, Cam.
And he kept it low with a nice sharp angle.
1-0.
Just wide right there. Wasn't long, was wide.
And what Stackshrew does so well is when he came up, he really rolled that forehand. He didn't slap it cross court, but he rolled it. The spin is what helped it go off that court. Wow. What a great ball. He didn't want that ball to drop as you watched it. Bounced up high, and he takes it right at its highest peak so it doesn't have a chance to go in the net.
Wow, nice job by
Great
Stackshrew.
read.
And he closes ground so well, Cam. Why does he do this, though?
With Johnson, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to hit that roll. You can't afford to let it bounce because Johnson's so great at that cat and mouse game. He has to take it out of there and finish these points quick.
Just wide right there. Nice job by Johnson controlling the kitchen line.
Point.
Little mistakes like that, Johnson has to capitalize on.
2-2.
There, man. Can't have 3 points like that. Not against J.W. Johnson. Stackshrew needs to stay clean here. Needs to keep that momentum going. Wow, big forehand winner for J.W. Johnson cross court, Cam.
And not a lot of pace. Again, I think Johnson, what he has to do is what I'm seeing from this current match is taking a little off, but having aggressive rolls with angles.
Side out.
And then he tries to be aggressive on that serve.
I don't mind it.
No, not at all. I mean, you have to be able to put pressure on your serve in the singles game. It's a key now.
2-4.
Nice hands by Stackshrew. Do you watch him extend on that ball that Johnson drops? His paddle was on the edge of his fingertips to reach that. He moved the paddle down his hand.
And what he did is he kept his paddle out in front the second he got it, which allowed him to then hit that flick. If not, there's no way he would have been able to hit it.
All tied here at 4 in game number 2. Stackshrew trying to end it. Take home that gold medal here for second weekend in a row.
Barely clipped the back of the line.
Point. Timeout receiver. 5-4. 1 minute.
So timeout here from J.W. Johnson, and you said it back, he clips that back line and that return. Good job by Stackshrew just to get that back up and over. But what does Johnson need to do here? Continue to do, because he's in this second game here. What's he doing well that's keeping him in this second game?
Hitting sharp angles. Taking a little bit off, hitting some sharp angles, following the ball in. Stackshrew loves pace. He thrives off pace. So that's something that Johnson now is realizing, hey, let me take a little bit off, let me hit some more angles, move him off court a little bit, but he has to be consistent in doing that. He can't hit it every once in a while and then hit a nice drive because Stackshrew is teeing off on that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Cam, and it is. It's Johnson taking some pace off the ball, hitting some good angles. Needs to continue to do that, and he'll stay right in the second game, and hopefully, for his sake, force a third game here.
And still being aggressive on his serve, even if he misses some out. That's why you see singles players, it's not that big of a deal to miss a serve. Yes, you don't want to, but it doesn't cost you like it does in doubles. So you see singles players go for a lot more to set them up for that next shot. Stackshrew here is hitting some deep serves as well, hitting that back line, which is causing him to have an opportunity when he gets back in.
Side out.
Stackshrew upset with himself that he jammed himself trying to pull that ball back across his body instead of keeping it out front and going cross court with that forehand.
4-5.
That's just another good ball by Johnson. Again, getting Stackshrew fully extended here.
Stackshrew, he has a longer reach than I thought. I mean, he can really cover the court. All tied up here, 5-5.
Something more around. You want another one? Yeah, something like that.
Not happy with the ball here.
I think Stackshrew thinks it may be a little out of round. I'll go with a ball change here.
Sometimes you'll find the player up go, no, I want to stick with the, I want to stick with the ball that I'm working with, but they both agreed that. Let's go ahead and get a new one in here.
Okay, time in. 5-5. Side
I
out.
like that there. Johnson trying to drop that ball in.
5-5. Side out.
Don't miss. Don't miss.
Stackshrew saying, don't miss. That's the thing about singles, just get the ball over. It may not be a great winning shot, but once you do that, you keep yourself in this match.
Ooh, the miss hit right there. Point for J.W. Johnson. He takes a 1-point lead here. Great serve from Johnson. Put the pressure on right away off the jump.
You don't see it all the time, but sometimes he does use that little pinch or spin. He has both, a pinch and a spin with his hands before he hits that serve. Creates a lot of opportunity for him.
And on the flip side, great reach there from Staksrud as he takes that ball out of the air. Doesn't allow Johnson to set up.
Side out.
Missed opportunity there for Staksrud as he had Johnson on his heels. He did not come up.
7-5.
That ball stayed in. Wow, Johnson able just to get that ball back up and over. This ball, let's watch how it comes straight down.
Almost going back over.
Yep. Put away for Staksrud. Needs to answer here though. Down by 2.
5-7.
Oh, what an angle from J.W. Johnson.
That was all set up from his return.
Yeah.
Right on the line, he was able to get up and start dictating the point from the kitchen line.
Too good right there from Staksrud, and he will call an offensive timeout here as these players trade side outs here at 7-5, 5-7 for about the last 4 or 5 points. So do you like the offensive timeout here from Staksrud, Cam?
Yes and no. I mean, I'm not him, right? So I don't know what's going on in his mind. Me personally, I wouldn't have. I feel like I have some momentum. I just won a really quick first game, 11-4. Yes, I'm down 5-7, but I'm playing good. You know, Johnson's playing better. He's hitting better shots, better angles, but I'm still in this. So for me, I would still continue to play, but maybe because he sees Johnson starting to get some momentum, hey, you know what? I got the ball back. Let's take a timeout, see if we can't get him a little bit colder again. Then I'll come right back in with the momentum.
And again, too, you know, you have a couple times back and forth, no points given up, no points gotten, or, you know, on your side. So I think the timeout here for Staksrud, possibly a good one here just to regroup, go, okay, I got the serve back. Now I need to score here. And so let's see if they can, or he can, get back here on the board and get an inch his way, a little closer in this second game. That was the ball he's looking for.
And he was making all of those in the first game.
7-5.
Let's go, come on!
Side
Nice
out.
job by Staksrud stretching
Great
Johnson.
return. What I really like what Staksrud's doing, he's hitting that flick down the line with little pace.
Side out.
I don't know what Federico Staksrud said there, but
Probably,
he wasn't happy with
dang it,
himself.
I didn't get that point.
Yep. Something close to that,
Yeah.
but again, nobody can score here. We've been at 7-5 for a while. Oh, and the freebie from Staksrud. Johnson flipped that up and stood straight up. He was giving that point up right there. Staksrud into the net.
Wow.
Side out.
What I love so much is that he's playing behind Johnson. A lot of people think in singles you need to go side to side. Sometimes I like taking it nice cross court and then going back cross court. Did that beautifully.
Point.
Nice serve from Staksrud again. Pressure on the serve.
6-8.
Ooh, just wide off the tape right there.
Johnson needs to keep this momentum, not get another side out and give this ball back to Staksrud.
Let's go!
Side out.
That,
Right at Staksrud, he's going to handle that every time.
and he's been getting probably 5 winners now just on that down the line flick.
6-8.
He just can't capitalize on a serve right now, which he did a lot in game number 1, not capitalizing with those cross-court two-hander or the cross-court forehand winner.
I'd like for him to get under it a little bit more instead of driving it. Let's go ahead and drop it. Let's roll it.
Yeah, and right there, that's what Johnson does so well is he takes those balls out of the air.
Quick.
And watch this replay. Reaches in, and that little wrist flick on the backhand side for J.W. Johnson.
9-6. Point.
Missing that. Oh, he gets that sideline, excuse me. It's just out of our viewing or vantage point, and it's game point for J.W. Johnson here in game 2.
Point.
And the
What
miss
a
hit right
wrist
there. And
roll from Johnson.
wow, J.W. Johnson. That's a major answer. After losing game 1 in basically 5 minutes, he comes back and answers, wins game 2 by a score of 11-6. We'll go to game 3 here in Griffin, Georgia. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with that third game for you here on Championship Court at the APP Atlanta Metro Open.
Hiya, my name is Stacy Townsend, and let's learn to play better pickleball with Pickler and USA Pickleball. Learn to play better pickleball for free with Pickler and USA Pickleball.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
Game number 3 here in Griffin, Georgia at the APP Atlanta Metro Open. Federico Staksrud and J.W. Johnson splitting games 1 and game 2. We'll go to a third game. If Staksrud can come out on top, he will be your gold medalist. If J.W. Johnson wins, we will go to that game to 15. But before anything, we're going to start game 3 here. Cam, it's going to be a good one as Staksrud is set to serve. And a great return from Johnson right off the bat, Cam.
Johnson needs it. I still don't see the energy I would like to see from him. Yes, we know Johnson's not an emotional player, and we get that.
0-0.
But you still need that energy, and that's something I feel like Staksrud has over Johnson at this point.
Yeah, and a great backhand drop right there from Staksrud. Will cut backhand.
He's fired up. He's wanting that ball and get to serve quickly. Great serve.
Again, we talked about that pressure serve, especially in singles. So important.
If you are thinking about playing singles, you need to be out with a basket of balls practicing on your own.
And this is the same way that Staksrud started game number 1. He starts game number 3.
3-0.
timeout here, possibly from Johnson, or is he going to try and fight through this? He's going to try and fight through this. I think you need to slow down Staxford right now. And he's not doing it by not calling a timeout. He's just trying to weather through this, Cam.
Looking at his paddle, I don't know if it's not feeling right or what that is, but again, he just seems a little off.
Yeah, I mean, and we're end changing. I mean, this is just like game one. We're a good minute and a half, 2 minutes into this game, and we're already changing ends. What's Johnson need to do here, Cam?
Well, get some energy. I mean, right now he's leaning on the back. I'm sure he's disappointed, right? And
yeah.
and I, like we said, I don't need a lot of emotion out of him, but you can just feel energy from people. And I know he has it in him. He just needs to find it and fight. He has all the shots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a question. We know that he can match Staxford in any situation. He just has to hit a couple nice returns, come in, maybe hit some nice backhand flicks, and get himself back in this. He can do this.
All right, well, we'll see what answers Johnson has here. Staxford in complete control, up 6-0. Yeah, I don't know.
Just like that.
I mean, it could be side to side. You know, these players, this side that J.W. Johnson is on, that's the side that both of these gentlemen have won from. So maybe they're seeing something side to side, too.
Just like that. That's what he needed. Get something going here on his side.
Oh, J.W. Johnson at the around the post right there. Beautifully done, and he is answered here nicely on the end change as he's within 4 now.
2-6. Point.
Ball lands on the line, I believe, as passing shot. Johnson within 3, cuts that lead in half, and it is a timeout from Staxford. What's changed on the end change here, Cam?
Well, exactly what we said. From the get-go, I said he needs a nice deep return to backhand flick to get himself back in it. What does he do? Very first point, he hits a nice deep return and hits a backhand flick winner. And that got him going. That's his bread and butter right there. That's his favorite shot. And I want to say one of his best shots is that backhand flick. So if you can start winning points on your strengths, that really gives you a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence to get back in this. Like we said, he knows how to come back. He has all the shots. It's just putting them together point after point. He hasn't been able to string points together. So yes, he's gotten 3 in a row, but let's see if he can get 4, let's see if he can get 5, tie this thing back up and not let Staxford get on another 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 lead.
Yeah, if he goes 5-0, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Because then it's game over, and Staxford would be your gold medalist back-to-back weekends, Chicago and Atlanta. So timeout from Staxford. We'll see what happens after. J.W. Johnson to serve within 3. And a little hard there on the forehand from Staxford. And here comes J.W. Johnson.
And just staying consistent. He wasn't doing anything out of control, playing within himself. It's a great point by Johnson. Not that great of a serve.
Yeah, can't miss that right there. Not when you're on a run. Oh, not a bad idea there from Staxford, taking that ball out of the air, has the opening, just overhits it.
But now I feel energy from Johnson. Like, I feel it now.
Oh, Staxford needs that right there. He'll take it all day long. Frustrated J.W. Johnson.
6-4.
Oh, there it is. He makes the adjustment 2 points later to take that ball out of the air. Nice job by Staxford with a stab backhand.
7-4. Side out.
Good job by Johnson covering that cross court inside out.
4-7. Point.
Johnson climbing back in this.
5-7.
Yeah, come on!
Side out.
That's a missed opportunity for Johnson. He knows it too as he walks back to the baseline. He's talking to himself. That's a ball he's not going to miss very often. Nice overhead from J.W. Johnson there, Cam.
Yeah, and what Staksrud was doing in the first game that was working so well, that inside-out forehand was working. It has not worked, I don't think, once in this third game like it was in the first game. I'd like Staksrud maybe adjust it a little bit, but Johnson's covering it well now. He is seeing it.
Wow, Staksrud almost goes down a couple times in that point. Regains his composure, backhand winner.
Oh, tough break.
Yeah, Johnson not happy with that roll right there as it goes off the
It's
tape.
had a couple clipped. Yeah, just misses wide.
8-5.
Oh, if that would have fell right there, that's just, that'd have been heartbreaking for Johnson.
It's exactly what Johnson needs right now. He needs to get this point.
Oh, what a gift from Federico Staksrud, showing off the wheels here. It looked like Johnson had him beat.
Just a nice flick. Didn't go for too much, just placed it incredibly well.
8-5. Side out. Right here, come on. 5-8.
Time out here.
Okay, the receiver has challenged that out call.
So we have a challenge here on the court from Federico Staksrud as J.W. Johnson called that last ball down the line out. So we'll have a challenge here, our first challenge of this championship Sunday, as Staksrud thinks he possibly may have gotten this ball around the post, so we will see. But again, a great job by Johnson answering the bell after that first game, Cam. It looked like he was just down and out after that first game. Answers, wins that second game, and in this third game. What's he need to do to continue this kind of run that he's on, to stay in this right here, and hopefully for him to force the game to 15?
He's playing a lot better. He now seems like he wants this. I now feel that energy. Yeah, he maybe not be getting all the points that he wants, but he's putting in that effort now that I'm seeing, and hitting a lot better cross-court forehands, really keeping them nice and low. His movement is better. He has more energy on his side. He's down 5-8 in the third. He has to continue having this energy that he's created so far. And looking right now here on the screen at that ball that Staksrud had challenged.
It's tough to see from that angle as we're above it and can't tell if that ball, where it's bouncing, if
Right.
that's the bounce or if that's the bounce.
That's what's hard about this. You're not.
That may be the bounce, and if that's the, well, not that right there. If that is, we'll see as call has been made. We'll see what the
Okay, based
Verdict
on
is?
review, the call out stands.
Not enough to overturn.
Mr. Staxrud is charged a timeout and has no remaining video challenge this game. You have no timeouts remaining.
So Staxrud now out of timeouts and no challenge left for him as well.
Would you have called a challenge on that to lose one in this tight third game?
It was close enough to call. I mean,
That's
it was
true.
tight. So that would have been a big point. That would have put him up 9-5. So, yeah, I don't mind it. Still up 2 here. Oh, and off the tape right there. Excuse me, I wouldn't have put him up. That would have been a side out to him. But, again, off the tape right there, nothing Staxrud can do. This ball just drops right over.
Kind of needed one. He's had a couple on Johnson.
An unforced error from J.W. Johnson on the serve. Oh, and follows it up with another unforced error. And Staxrud within 2. Big overhead there from Johnson.
And he knew it. He was in trouble and threw up this shot that was not a great one. And Johnson was able to hit a winner very easily.
7-9.
Gets the ball down the line, does Johnson, and he is now back within 1. Great two-hander down the line. Doubles up in the same spot. J.W. Johnson ties this game up here at 9.
Just saw Johnson do a little fist pump to himself, so that's a lot of energy right there. He's fired up.
9-9.
Oh, nice finish there from Staxrud. I'd like to see Johnson attack that ball in the transition area. He decides to drop it in. Let Staxrud stay in that point game.
Yeah, you can't do that against Johnson. He's too good up at that kitchen line. Loves that cat and mouse game.
Oh, nice hands off the tape right there by J.W. Johnson, because that would have been an easy winner there down the line and would have given Staxrud a match point.
9-9. Nope. Side out.
Not missing that by much is Johnson.
9-9.
Oh, nice ball as Staxrud doesn't go inside out. He goes right down that line.
And that's what I was looking for, was that changeup.
And that'll give him a gold medal championship point here. And Johnson goes down the line and stops that real quick.
Takes a nice deep breath after that point.
9-10.
Catches the back of that line. Great placement.
Yeah, good ball there from Staxrud. Much better than the one he dropped in the net about 10 minutes ago.
Because he took some pace off.
Yes. We'll have a championship point number 2 on his paddle.
10-9.
And there's the winner on the backhand from Staxrud. And there is your 2022 APP Atlanta Metro Open champion Federico Staxrud, as he will take it in 3 over J.W. Johnson, 11-4, 6-11, 11-9. So congratulations to Staxrud on his gold. J.W. Johnson will take your silver. We will take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Cameron will be courtside with Federico Staxrud to get his thoughts right after these quick messages.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
There's only one winner, just one way out. With every single break comes crashing down. There's only one.
I am back here with the gold medal champion, Federico Staksrud. What an incredible match. You got that first game done in less than 5 minutes. What was the mindset going into this match?
The mindset is, there's a plan. It was stick to the plan, and it went well. Even in the second set, he fired up a little bit. I made some forced errors. I told myself the third one, just stick with the plan, and it went well.
Did you change anything? Last week you had a great win against him. Coming into this week, thinking he might make some adjustments. Were you concerned about that at all?
Yeah, definitely. Started a little bit more energetic. I was super down on the semifinals. But yeah, I was starting good. I know he's a slow starter, so try to take advantage with that.
And how much confidence does this give you through the rest of this fall season?
No, a lot. Everything adds up, results, training, just gives you confidence. But it's about the process. I'm not trying to go anywhere. Just try to get better every day, and that's about it.
I'm going to bring in now Ken Herman with the trophy here for the men's gold medal match.
Federico, congratulations. Hey, we were just in Chicago doing this, weren't we? Yep. Well, we had tough conditions, all the rain, the humidity. I'm glad we got everything in today. Very proud to award you our 2022 Atlanta Metro Open Gold Singles Champion. Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations, guys. Well, we're going to leave you here. We will be back at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+. Do not go in anywhere. We will see you right back here, 1 p.m.